Hey guys, welcome to another stream. Uh, so, and I don't want to hear my voice. So I shall share my stream, and I'll give you guys my full attention. Cause you know how I am. I like to share my stream. My phone's kind of been acting up, like in terms of messaging all day. So and my laptop, like it's been hard for me to get like a message in, and like I don't know if it's my phone or the connection, but it's like I don't know. It's probably my connection, but hopefully, hopefully I'll able to share my stream out. So yeah, I never like it's sad the news about Chadwick Boseman. It's like really sad, and after I figured I'll go live to talk about this. If any of you guys want to talk about this, hop on, talk about this subject. I'll do a live chat with you guys. You know, uh, trying to remember all the groups I'm in on Discord. Wait, who reacted to my? Oh, okay. And but yeah, uh, just in case. But yeah, it's really sad what happened to Chadwick Boseman. Uh, cause yeah, he's one of my favorite actors, and I was like introduced to him per se in when he was playing Jackie Robinson, the baseball player. So I like, but didn't know who he was until like in terms of like paying attention to him and his work until like uh Captain America Civil War. Hey Raymond, how are you doing? And I can't believe like the amount of years that he was uh in the MCU. That's how many years he was battling this colon cancer, and I didn't even know about it. I was like, so when I found out in the stream I was in like commenting, I'm pretty good. That might be true, Hacker, and welcome to the stream by the way. But that doesn't make it any less depressing or easier for the people that in this case Chadwick Boseman's family, like who cares about like who like the Chadwick Boseman's friends and family. Death might be normal, but it doesn't make it any easier. I mean, yeah, I definitely don't wish death on anyone, because even on my worst enemies, because that would be extremely mean. Plus, why? But yeah, it's Chad Chadwick Boseman was in his 40s. He was younger than my parents. Oh yeah, that's also true, but it doesn't make it any easier to go through losing one of your favorite celebrities or people that you may have known that care about. Because yeah, I can tell you right now, if because me and Rain, for example, I'm going to take Rain for example. Me and Rain are close. He's like a brother to me. If if I wake up to the news that he died, I will be sad. I don't care if me and him had a good day or the last thing we talked about was us getting into an argument. I don't care what it is. I would still feel horrible because Raymond's like a brother to me. I mean, and I know some people are saying that what would this mean for Black Panther 2? Assuming that they're going to continue to T'Challa's story, knowing Marvel, seeing how it's a company, they're going to recast the actor. I have no doubt about that. And that's only assuming that they're going to recast. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that as CGI. Like, they brought back. I mentioned this in my video I did on the group channel I'm in charge of. That with Leia. Well, not Leia. I didn't mention Leia, but she, she does make. Leia does make a good point. Leia was brought back in The Rise of Skywalker, but it was recycled scenes from The Force Awakens. Tarkin was CGI in Rogue One. There is an actor who played Tarkin and has been dead for like what 20 years now. And so I wouldn't exactly be surprised that if they decide to go the CGI route. But something tells me if they do decide to uh keep the T'Challa story going, no matter the chances of a CGI T'Challa, I have a feeling that they'll recast. That's what I have a feeling for, that they'll recast T'Challa. It's gonna be like feeling weird, like, oh, if only Boseman was still alive. Oh, Chadwick Boseman. Oh, but I have a feeling that they'll recast if they go the continue with the T'Challa story. Now, Michael B. Jordan, I did hear rumors that Killmonger is going to make another appearance, because we didn't really see him die in Black Panther. We just presumed that he's dead, and Who knows? Maybe that snap that Thanos did in Infinity War when the Hulk snapped him, like snapped half the universe back. Maybe there were like a few people that was dead that he snapped back into existence, or maybe be with that paradox of Loki escaping the events of like Avengers 1, maybe through that paradox, we'll see uh Killmonger survive. So they got at least two ways. Like, well, we didn't see him die, so we can have a room to explain how he survived if he did. And the thing is, when Black Panther was snapped in Infinity War, I felt bad. Yeah, but I wasn't like my heart didn't like my heart didn't go no Black Panther, only because I knew getting into Infinity War that Black Panther, Spider Man, and the Guardians were all going to have like sequels. So I knew whatever happened to Black Panther in Infinity War, he was going to come back in Endgame. And at this time, Endgame didn't even have a title. It was just still called Infinity Wars Part 2, I believe. They can't kill Black Panther in the sequel without showing it. I mean, yeah, I was in a stream earlier, and they were saying with Boseman's untimely death, maybe they can have his sister take on the mantle and have him get killed off, like kill him off screen. But have this like little montage where, yeah, maybe bring in CGI T'Challa and have him train her for like what the first 15-20 minutes of the movie, maybe 30 minutes. I would, if that's the case, I would be open to that. But yeah, I just have a feeling that between CGI Boseman and them just recasting the role, even though the CGI is still likely, I'm not throwing that out the window. I just feel like their whole recasting thing will be the way that Marvel goes. I'm not saying I'm agreeing with it, but still. Yeah, with Paul Walker, I know that he has a brother that looks like really similar to him. And so when whatever number Fast and Furious movie came out, they just had his brother finish the scenes. Granted that I've only seen like a few Fast and Furious movies, haven't seen the last few Fast and Furious movies. I like them as a whole, and I think that the movies are pretty good, the ones that I've seen. And maybe I'll like watch the entire series up to like the first one to whatever number the current one is on. Just like yeah, never watched. I haven't seen the full Fast and Furious series. If that makes sense. But I always wanted to. I know I've definitely seen uh the first one, like the first Fast and Furious movie that had The Rock in it. And I know I've seen one other one at least. I just don't remember. And when I saw the one that has The Rock in it, which was like a year ago, like when I saw it for like the third time, I was like, Gal Gadot's in here. Oh, like Gal Gadot. The reason why I'm a huge Gal Gadot fan is because Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is my favorite Justice League member. I am wanting to. I'm just gonna wait like potentially like a year before saving money up because I have a PlayStation 4 that I've been having since like no Black Friday 2018. So I want to have my PlayStation 3 for at least like 3-ish years before getting a PlayStation 5. And I still have my PlayStation 3 that I still play on from time to time. Not as much as my PlayStation 4, but still. My only one complaint about the PlayStation 4 is that you have to pay PlayStation Plus just to be online. Like play online with like others in most games. And with the whole Fortnite shenanigans, I doubt that Fortnite will exist that much longer. So, and the only reason why I'm bringing up Fortnite is because that's one of those few games that you don't need to have PlayStation Plus to play online. Yeah, I got it late. I wanted the PlayStation 4 sooner. It's just, yeah, I didn't, but thankfully I did. My favorite game so far on the PlayStation 4 single player has to be Detroit Become Human. Between that and the Spider-Man game. In terms of multiplayer, it has to be. Since I'm a huge Star Wars fan, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, been a huge Star Wars fan ever since I was 11. Well, yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2, if you play like the original Battlefront 2, it's pretty much like that, but more current. My only complaint about the game, outside of the like that resurgence story should have been longer, is that I wish Ahsoka Tano was a playable character in Battlefront 2. Because she is my favorite Force user. Ever since Season 5 of Clone Wars, I refuse to call Ahsoka a Jedi. Even though Ahsoka is a Jedi up until Season 5, I refuse to call her a Jedi overall. More like a great Jedi. My PS4 broke a week before Last of Us 2 came out. Damn. See, I seen gameplay of it. The only reason why I haven't bought Last of Us 2 or bothered even trying to play it is because back when spoilers was just when people were just like talking about spoilers. Yeah, there were some people that were showing the leaks. I'm not defending those people. But the people that were just simply talking about the leaks, they got like copyright struck, and I don't want to support Naughty Dog with their game that they copyright struck people who just simply talked about the spoilers. So out of a code, I refuse to get Last of Us 2, or like in terms of me buying it or streaming it. Last of Us 1 has more of a chance of me playing it and streaming it, but not 2. No. Oh yeah, it is, but worth it. See, my mom, she's like one of those boomers that says, "Oh, video games are so bad." Yet, I don't like parents like that because if they think gaming is a issue, they're part of the problem by letting their kids play video games. That's my take. But yeah, I find video games to be enjoyable. I even told my mom one time that, hey, I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? And she said no, reluctantly. But I was telling my mom that what do you like? I was being sarcastic. Of course, I want to actually do this in real life because that's just not how I was raised and how I was like taught to live my life. But I told her, "What would you rather have me do, Ma? Do you rather have me go out doing things that are illegal and make you and my father and our family ashamed of me?" And she said, "Well, no." I said, "Okay, then video, you should be okay with me doing video games because at least, yeah, video games can be violent, and like GTA has you doing illegal stuff in that game, but at least I'm not doing it in real life." Like I was always blessed to have it where I knew video games were like fiction and not to try to do anything that I see in video games. But yeah, they're yeah, passive entertainment. Yeah, they entertain me, especially now when the times are going at. When I'm like not making a video or not doing a live stream or making a TikTok video or hanging out with my cat. Because I do have a cat. He has his own channel. Video games actually pass the time by, and it has been making this whole coronavirus epidemic easier to deal with. Yeah, and like thankfully my mom has cooled laid off about that video game thing lately because I think of the virus. Like it outside of like yeah, me spending time with family, like my parents, and me studying, and me spending time with my cat. Video games has definitely made thing like this whole try not to go out as much uh easier. What do you want to do when you? Well, I've been to some theater classes when I was younger, so I want to do theater professionally. It'd be nice. And no, I'm not the only one. I have a brother and a sister, both older than me. My sister lives in Florida, and my brother lives where pretty much in my neighborhood, where I live, like in the state that I live, in the area that I live. He's like 20-ish minutes away. So I only have seen him like a handful of times, not too many, because of the whole coronavirus thing. And I'm a family oriented person. And so I would prefer to see my brother more often than I do. But but at the same time, I understand why I can't see him as much as I may want to. And yeah, my brother's a family man. My sister's family oriented person as well. You're gonna be a raider. Well, and hey, if I have to be a waiter for many years, whatever whatever gets me to my dream, that isn't illegal. As long as it's legal and I'm not breaking any laws, then yeah, I'll take whatever route that will help me lead into my dream career. What's the fun in that? I mean, yeah, I could be like what a teacher, or since I love pets, be like a pet sitter or something to do with pets. But and I can always apply for a job that I volunteered. I feel at places, but like I said, you we only have one life to live, so might as well live it to the fullest. My chances of achieving to go into theater arts might be look slim to some people, but hey, I'm not going to give up on that. See, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that as like potentially as like my side job, but like I have like I know that there's like you have to do auditions and it's not like a guarantee that you get the role of the part, but hey, that's like half the fun. And like I said, I whatever way that will help me get to my what I want to do in a safe and legal way, of course I'm going to take that route. But yeah, and yeah, I just find that the whatever odds that are against me, I find those odds to be quite exciting because if I get turned down, I'm not the type of person that if I get tripped up or turned down, yeah, I might feel bad for a moment, but I get myself back up and I don't give up that easily. So yeah, if Ram is in this life, he can tell you I can be uh uh stubborn or determined. Maybe stubborn and determined are the same thing in this scenario. American ruggedness. I have no idea what that means. Well, okay. See, I like take part of my optimism from Luke Skywalker. Not exactly from the sequel trilogy, because he was a cranky old man in The Last Jedi. I'm talking about the Luke Skywalker that was in the original trilogy, who was optimistic. Because I'm willing to bet you if Luke listened to Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda saying, yeah, there's no good in Darth Vader, then Darth Vader would have never turned good at the end of Return of the Jedi. So I'm just looking at it that way. Like, yeah, in this case, my chances of becoming a theater performer is like might be not as great as I would like it to be. Kind of like with what everybody was saying to Luke about Vader, but I figured, there's two different situations. If Luke could get his father to turn good, despite his like challenges, there's a chance for me to become a theater performer professionally. So I'm looking at it that way, keeping the whole optimism. Oh yeah, so I do have a Discord, which I shall. The only reason why I have my phone out. So I have. I'm going to share my Discord. I hate going on my phone like when I'm streaming. Do people leave voice messages on Discord? no, I never tried to do that. I know on Instagram you can, and on Facebook Messenger you can, but that's a Discord group. But I don't know if you can do that on Discord. I never tried. But here's my I'm going to also share my TikTok once it lets me. But yeah, a lot of people on TikTok, which is a good thing, has been doing these videos where uh to honor uh Chadwick Boseman, which is pretty sweet. It's pretty nice. I even have this video, which I just shared my TikTok. I even have this did this sound because part of TikTok is sounds, and sounds could be like part of songs or from movies, video games, TV shows, or you can just make up your own sound, like you singing or acting or dance or whatever, and for other people to use as well. So like everybody knows, if you guys are a Marvel fan, if you've been keeping up with the MCU, that Black Panther was in Infinity War. So the final fight, when the Wakandans and the Avengers were preparing to fight Thanos' forces, and when they were saying "Mbappe, Mbappe, Mbappe, Wakanda forever," I did that sound, and I kind of like I started that sound too. Well, one of the people that started that sound, because you can upload your videos, and if you upload your videos like after deleting them or whatever, after using someone else's sound, then the icon would you I think you'll get some credit for that video. I don't know exactly how that works exactly, but so I was, since I'm a huge Black Panther fan, I'm a huge Marvel fan, so I decided to do it as a Kingdom Hearts character one time. Then later on said, since I'm a huge Star Wars fan, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, because I do have this OC called Nemo Calrissian, and let me look up my video of Nemo Calrissian. Okay. So that's the video to my Nemo Calrissian uh video. And so I decided to do that in Bombay, Wakanda Forever sound like last year. I think it was in May. And so I kind of like said, okay, I know some people will like the video, and maybe I'll get a few duets out of it. There are these things called chains where one person duets the original person who did that video, and then the duets keeps on coming after that first duet. And that was my first chain. So now whenever I see someone duetting that, it's like, oh no. Like right now I'm like, oh no, not that sound is emotionally hard because of what just happened to Chadwick Boseman. And if I can, I do have a group channel, and I did a video talking about Chadwick Boseman's death earlier. So in the video, I was saying that if I had the chance to meet Chadwick Boseman, I would first thank him because he's one of those people that I personally haven't met, but in in my life, but has inspired me to become a better person than I was yesterday, 5 minutes ago, 5 seconds ago, and now. And I would tell him the story that I just showed. I would tell him the story that I just told you guys about the whole TikTok and the Black Panther and Wakanda Forever type deal. I would have told him that story too, and maybe if I did, like, if I like my channel ever does blow up and gets enough views or subscribers, maybe when I can get some special guest on this channel, I was hoping that I could get him on this channel. He is one of my heroes, that's for sure, and he's truly going to be missed. I'm just really sad that he's gone. From everything that I've heard, Jack Chadwick Boseman was a very good man, and we all know that the world could use more good people. Like, the world right now is in chaos. So yeah, if you guys want to know more about me, just ask. I'll just keep on rambling and rambling until you guys say something in the chat. Do I really have 7 likes? Wow. Oh, 6 likes. Okay. Well, thank you for the 6 likes, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, as I said. So I got 1 second. Find my damn bookmark. I got the Bounty Hunter Code book about the what the bounty hunters in Star Wars are like, which is interesting. And then the Rebel Files, the Rebel side of things in the original trilogy. The Imperial Handbook talks about the Empire. The Jedi and the Sith. And I'm hoping because they have the Jedi and the Sith that they'll have great Jedi. Oh, and I think I said this in a video before. Like in one of my pre-recorded videos. But there's this, like, Disney said that they are not counting Mary Jade as canon. There's this one part in this book that they make a nod to Mary Jade. Hey Goonies, how you doing, pal? And I like, because each, like, there's characters like in here. There's like all these Jedi that talks in this book. The only Sith that talks in this book is the Emperor. But I'm going to find this page, even if it's the death of me. I'm going to still find it. Because in my defense, Disney did say anything that came out like Well, after it got purchased, it's canon. Yeah, he died from colon cancer yesterday, and it's sad too because one of the videos that's popular for my Star Wars character that I made is that a Bombay, a Bombay, a Bombay, a Bombay, Wakanda forever. That was like one of Nemo Calrissian's most popular videos. Yeah, I know, and I was so looking forward to seeing more of him. He was younger than my parents. He was like 20 years older than me. 20 years. Swear to God, if I don't find that page, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Yeah, that is because I was in a stream on Twitch. Somebody said that he died. The host of the stream said, "Wait, he died?" I said, "Wait, what?" So I look into it, and apparently he was battling colon cancer for 4 years. 4. So that means the entire time he was Black Panther, well, been betraying him, he's been going through this. Eh. I thought I saw something on my teeth, sorry. But that, yeah, this entire time he he was fighting that, and he was like, I would guess he would be going through some procedures. I'm just surprised that he went through. He was going through that plus performing, and I can't see doing the type of acting that he did would be easy for him on his body, especially going through potentially like chemo or whatever treatment he was going through. I can't imagine it being easy. So like any respect I had of him before, he's getting mad respect now. Like mad respect. And I already had a lot of respect for him before. But yeah, he was my favorite Black Panther. Which movie did you see? Because I saw the Marshall movie, I saw the Jackie Robinson movie, and I saw the those two movies are the only ones that I've seen him in that are not Marvel based. I'm really trying like I'm surprised I'm missing the page. But yeah, if you because it was at the beginning. So you guys know how Disney said that they're not acknowledging Mara Jade. Oh, I want to see 21 Bridges. I didn't even know that was a movie until I earlier when I was making a video on my group channel. So I want to see it. But yeah, you guys know how Disney said they're not gonna so marriage acknowledge Mary Jade in the Star Wars universe, right? Like this book is canon. This book is canon. This book is canon. This book is canon. And I'm pretty sure this book is canon too. Because they're all in the same series. So, like I said, each character in this movie, in this book, there's like Other characters that comments in this book is Yoda, them, Krillian, Count Dooku before he was Count, Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, then Darth Sidious, and then Luke Skywalker. So, my point being with Mara Jade and the whole Disney not acknowledging her, let's read what Luke says about. Uh, well, before we do that, it says, "What is the dark side? As Jedi initiates as younglings, you are young, have not experienced temptations of the dark side, but take heed for." Um, it says, like in the picture, it says Jedi must turn away from dark passions within themselves, and so this in this book, Luke says maybe it's because most of my challenges has come from Sith spirits and others external threats, but I don't believe in banishing attachment. I can't imagine my life without Mora, Leia, or even Han. So they do acknowledge Leia in here. At least Master Luke does. And just in case for later, you guys can always like pause this. So these are books of the Jedi. I wish. I wish. Can't find my Spider-Man book. I have this blank Spider-Man book. Like, it has Spider-Man on the front with his eyes like bulging out, and inside is blank. And I should do my pickup lines in there so I won't forget. The book of the pickup lines. Phil's best. Phil's best. Yeah, I'm just checking my phone, seeing what the time is, because my father wants me to uh watch this one thing with him in like 7 minutes. Coin life, and I will have to end. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, guys. I usually hate, like I said, to check up on my phone when, like, in terms of like messages when I'm streaming, because I want to give my focus to you guys, because you guys, in my opinion, like if I'm streaming, then my focus should be, I feel like, should be on you guys. Like, you guys are like the most important thing when I'm streaming. Like I said, I do have a Jedi book. I do have a Sith book. I do have a Bounty Hunter book. I also have the Rebellion book against the Empire and the Empire book. The one book I wish that they make in this series that I want them to make is Grey Jedi, because they have Sith, they have Jedi. Sith being like the dark side wielders. Jedi is supposed to be like the light side wielders. So it'd be nice to see the Grey Jedi, to be able to get to know more of the gray area. That's just me. Because I've read this book so many times that I had to put tape because the seam was beginning to get bad. No joke. I'm pretty sure I will have to do that with the Book of Sith, the Bounty Hunter Code, the Rebel Files, and the Imperial Handbook pretty soon. Maybe I would make a video where like, would you guys want me to do videos of talking about certain things from these 5 Star Wars books? Would you guys want me to do that? Because regardless of how, like, for example, regardless of how you feel about The Last Jedi, they also dive into that whole doppelganger projection type deal that Luke Skywalker did in his fight against Kylo Ren in The Last Jedi. But yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'll look for it now that I have it out. Sensibility, practicability. Oh, hey, Sai, how are you doing, pal? It's been a while. Well, that's good. Yeah, I definitely missed you. That's for sure. You used to sell all your Star Wars collections. Oh Lord, that's gonna take a while in one video, but I'll definitely break it down because I do have some Star Wars posters, which I can show in one video, then talk about like each section, like take separate sections from my 5 books, and thinking I don't have my other Star Wars Jedi book, and then bring it in, make a like parts of yeah, that's what I'm going to do is like make them parts of videos. Now, where's that one thing that I was talking about? Like before I end the stream, I wanted to like show you guys the one I was talking about. Okay, doppelganger, which is the image on my right. So this image, that's the same move that Luke Skywalker did in the Last Jedi. It says doppelganger. Can't pronounce the other words, so I'm not even going to try. Permits a Jedi to create a short-lived duplicate of himself or herself or an external object that is visually indistinguishable from a real item. Those who have perfected this ability can create phantoms of any person of their choosing or trick an enemy into seeing more objects, such as droids, than are actually present. And it also says, because each picture also has like a little thing underneath, it says doppelganger is an effective technique for confusing or misleading an opponent. Leia did. If Leia did that in some way, then I I like I know she probably wasn't going. Wait, yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I didn't think of that. Yeah, Leia also did that in Rise of Skywalker. Yes, she did a form of that. Okay, never really thought of that until like now. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, I was a bit more okay with how Leia died than Luke. Because, yes, it would have been awesome to see, like, a better way for Leia to die off, but seeing the circumstances, I'm okay with Leia's death. With even Han's death in The Force Awakens, I was okay with. Luke's death between the trio was the only one that I was not okay with. Like, you're telling me after doing the projection thing, that's gonna kill you? No. Like, I understand that after like what 5, 10 years about of shutting himself off from the force, that it might make him pass out. We're not kill the guy. No, 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 no. Luke Skywalker deserved more of a hero's death. And I'm also glad that they stowed him back to his old uh, hopeful self in Rise of Skywalker. I might do like a good review and a bad review of The Last Jedi, and then do the same thing with The Force Awakens, because I did that with The Rise of Skywalker. I've been thinking about doing that same thing with the other two films in the trilogy to kind of be fair, because even though the the between the three trilogies, I feel, this is my opinion, I feel like the sequel trilogy is the weakest of the three, but there are still few aspects, and I do stress few, where I do like for example, the whole scene with Rey touching Anakin's saber in The Force Awakens. She gets that crazy vision. I like that. Uh, Luke Skywalker lifting the X-wing in out of the river. I like that. Luke's first lesson to Rey. I like that. I haven't played the Resident Evil games, but I don't want to play it. See, the prequels, I feel like the Phantom Menace was okay. It definitely could have been better, but I feel like it was an okay start to the trilogy. I feel like Attack of the Clones is the weakest out of the trilogy and the weakest out of the 6 movies, the first 6 movies. But it has its redeeming values, like the Geonosis battle, especially when the Jedi appeared. And Revenge of the Sith is my favorite prequel Star Wars movie. Revenge of the Sith, I believe, is a pretty good movie. Sure, the acting could have been a bit better in some actors' parts, but I still like the Revenge of the Sith the most. And in terms of Resident Evil, I haven't played. I've really played the Resident Evil games, but so I can't really comment whether or not I've like feel this would be live action or CGI because I haven't really played the game, so I don't know the lore as well, and I don't know which style that would fit better. So I can't really weigh my opinion in because can't really have a I don't really have an opinion at the moment about it. Might have to play like one Resident Evil game or see a live stream of it with the story from start to finish. Hey, we've been live an hour, which is awesome. Yeah, I feel like in at least with Attack of the Clones, I can back you up with Revenge of the Sith. I think his acting was better, but like I said, in Revenge of the Sith, yeah, the acting could have been a bit better. But I felt like the acting in Revenge of the Sith was better than in the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. The original trilogy is the best. My personal favorite is the prequels, even though I understand that the prequel movies, like the first two, were like e. Yeah, I think the Natalie Portman was good, especially in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, more than Keira Knightley was Padme's double. I didn't know that. If you don't know who Keira Knightley is, she is uh Elizabeth Swan from Pirates in the Caribbean. And keep in mind, this was in like 1999, so they were like teenagers at the time. Liam Neeson's like acting in The Phantom Menace was, oh boy, but he redeemed himself to me, in my opinion, when he made that cameo in the Clone Wars. Like his voice acting was better than his acting in The Phantom Menace. That's sad. Oh, you know what I just realized? My father wanted me down like 8 minutes ago. So what I'll do is I'll end this live. And if I can go live tomorrow, I will. If I do have a busy day tomorrow, so I don't know if I can go live tomorrow. But like I said, if I can, I will. I'm not promising it's going to be a long stream, but you know. So thank you all who came into the stream. I really appreciate you guys. I love you all. Thank you for joining my live. Please support each other by subbing to one another, giving each other love and support. That's like the only like really real thing that I ask in return. Like it adds show my appreciation to you guys is show each other to show each other love by subscribing to each other. And hope you all have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. Be safe out there with the epidemic that we're going through. And love you all. Be safe. And I will see you guys in my next stream, whenever that's going to be. And there's still some videos I'm planning to do, like hopefully to get done tomorrow before my day becomes busy. So, yeah, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And thank you for everyone, whether you lurked or not, or whether you commented or lurked. Thank you for joining. I'll catch you guys later. Be safe out there.